In a sport long dominated by California athletes, Elsie Windes put Oregon women's water polo on the map at the Olympic level. Hailing from Portland, Elsie followed in the water polo footsteps of her father Doug and sister Lucy. She was a dominant player in the age group ranks in Oregon, claiming a high school championship at Beaverton while competing on the club scene with Tualatin Hills. Discovered by USA Water Polo national team staff during a 1997 clinic, she went on to become a three-time All-America selection at Cal Berkeley and more recently a Cal Hall of Fame inductee. She joined the national team in 2006 with her sights set on the Olympic Games. An integral piece of Team USA's staunch defense, Elsie helped Team USA to an undefeated 2007 campaign and a FINA World Championships. Windes made her Olympic debut in 2008 as Team USA claimed silver in Beijing before adding another World Championship title the following summer. The wins continued for Windes with a historic FINA World Cup title in the summer of 2010. Windes' Team USA career culminated in London in 2012 with gold as Team USA earned their first Olympic crown in program history.
Well, I remember when she first started, the very first practice, they were doing this relay where they were going back and forth carrying, doing egg beater with a chair over their head. And here she's this little skinny thing and trying to go across the pool, and she kept going further and further underwater, and I was ready to leap over the railing to save her.
A lot of coaches had said that she was a quick learner, and that was one of the attributes that really sort of set her apart, is that they would tell her something once and she'd have it. I think that carried her a long ways.
Within the first couple workouts, I knew that Elsie was something special. She had the size, the speed, she had the right attitude, always wanting to learn. The mindset of someone who is willing to work for what she wants, and most important, Elsie had the talent.
When I first met her, she was about 14 years old. It didn't take long to see Elsie was special. She loved to play water polo, and every day she came to practice with a big smile on her face, ready to learn and give 100%. I think one of the most important attributes was her respect she had for her coaches. She would listen to what you had to say faithfully and try to execute it, even if she was having very little success. Elsie never gave up and was always up for the challenge and willing to try something new.
Seeing her on the younger level national teams and in our pipeline and kind of recruiting her and watching her, you always wondered, who's this kid from Oregon? Is she any good? Can she hang with the rest of these California kids? And the answer was very obvious once you saw her play. It was that she's extremely talented and had the skill set, and once you got to know her, you certainly realized that she had everything else. Not just the physical attributes, but also the mental attributes and the mental toughness to be able to kind of go through this journey to one day make an Olympic team.
I stayed in touch with Elsie through emails. I would encourage her to keep up her grades, stay motivated during swim season, and to try to be a leader on her team. At the end of each correspondence, I would end it with Beijing 2008. I had 100% confidence that she would be an Olympian, but believing you can be the first water polo Olympian from Oregon could be a challenge. So I thought she just needed to see it in writing. Beijing 2008.
Being in Portland and her playing water polo down in California, it was a phone call, and so it was, she was totally excited and, really, practically screaming into the phone, "Yeah, I'm gonna make the team."
Second time, we were up in Portland, and so we had a message on our answering machine, and I remember the London one, I just remember, "I'm going to London," she said, and we still have it on our phone.
What separated her, other than just her work ethic from everyone else, was just her consistency. One of the most important things when you're talking about building a team and a strong unit and having people on your team that are able to handle adversity is you want people you can trust. And Elsie brought that consistency day in and day out. We knew exactly what we were going to get out of Elsie, and that gave us some confidence, that gave us some comfort. And that consistency was a huge reason for our success.
Elsie thrives on challenges, and her commitment to the process and her faith in all her coaches every step of the way brought out the best in her and those who had the opportunity to work with her. She truly appreciates those who have contributed in some small way to her success. That's Elsie, and that's a testament to her values, and I think that's what makes Elsie a Hall of Fame person.
I feel like she feels like she can handle anything. She has 3 children now, and I go over there and I'm amazed at how poised she is and calm and just able to handle any situation. I just feel like she feels like, I did the Olympics, I did all that training, I can do anything.
She was very determined. She worked super hard throughout her whole career, and but we're just super proud of her. She really worked hard. She's dedicated.
We're just thrilled that all your hard work paid off, and we love you.
Yeah.